Hey guys, I am going to be doing a Levi X reader or listener. This is going to be chapter 10 of the thing, and I am so sorry I have not done any lately. School's been keeping me busy, and then I have to do chores here and take care of the animals. And I go 5 days a week now, so that's kept me busy. And if I can, I will try to post tomorrow. But yeah, this is going to be chapter 10. I'm so sorry if I've already said that, but my mind's going haywire right now. But not enough to where I can't read. Sorry if this was a long intro, but let's get on with this. Are you to sleep with me? Oh goodness, no. Okay, now he's just freaking with me. You snatched your arm away from him and stared him down, but all that did was make his smirk bloom into a full smile. Give me your clothes so that I can wash them, you replied, pretending to ignore that little sexual innuendo he had hinted to you. You were looking around everywhere but him. There's nothing but the light of the candle and sweet silence. Well, until Levi decided to break it by dropping his belt. Your eyes widened, but you refused to look at him. Aren't you going to give some privacy, dumb butt? I'm not in the mood for your crap, Levi. And remember, this is my house. Insult me again and you can sleep in the tool shed. You smiled and held out your hand. He tossed the bloody fabric over on your head, covering your vision before you felt his hands lift you up. Your frantic hands grabbed at the shirt that blinded you to see what he was doing. The minute you took off the shirt, you found yourself outside the guest bedroom and in the dark hallway. You might need this, he said, handing you the candle along with his pants. Thank you. Good night, you replied and rushed down the hallway. Boy, this night just keeps getting weirder and weirder. It feels so weird to look him in the eye now. He heard me and laughed, and now he's acting like it never even happened. What the actual frick? I just know that butthole has something planned. There's no way in hell that he'd let me live that down. I'm just positive that he wants something from me. You made it downstairs to the laundry room and tossed his clothes in the washing machine. Of all people that could have been walking down the road at night, it just had to be Levi. This is more of a curse than a blessing. Lord knows I don't like that boy. This is going to be hell, you thought out loud to yourself. A light rain tapped gently against your windows as you slowly opened your eyes. You had fallen asleep on the couch last night while washing Levi's clothes, and the power came back on. Your back cracked a little as you stood up and stretched. Your bare feet kissed the cold hardwood floor as you trudged your way into the kitchen. One could tell how early it was in the morning. It was nowhere near 6. Oh goodness, it's only 4 a.m. I can still sleep. You yawned to yourself as you entered the laundry room. You took out Levi's freshly washed clothes and folded them neatly before turning off all the lights and retiring up the stairs to the room he was sleeping in. You quietly opened the door and inched your way in, or at least tried to. Your back crackled loudly as you twisted yourself around the door. This made you really say silent, ouch, and caused the sleeping figure to stir about in his sleep. You sat his clothes down on the dresser and sat down on the bed next to him. I'll just rest my eyes for 5 minutes, you thought, before your head hit the pillow. You didn't acknowledge the fact that 1, you're sleeping in the same bed as Levi, and 2, this is what he requested you to do for him in the first place. Well, 5 minutes became 5 hours as you opened your eyes. It was still raining, and the dark storm clouds had gotten darker, even though it was just 9 a.m. You didn't want to get out of the bed to face the day. Just before you finally decided to go back to sleep, something wrapped around your waist and squeezed you. Your eyes shot back open before you jumped out of the bed and landed with a thud on the floor. Well, good morning, Princess. I see that you've decided to sleep with me after all, he said, peeking over the bed at you. He found your surprised expression completely priceless. You stuttered in complete shock. Form words, god dang it. Don't let him see you're lost for words, YN. You heard him getting out of the bed and zipping up his jeans before walking around to your sitting figure. The bedsheets hung around your ankles and cascaded carelessly off the bed and onto the floor with you. Idiot. He bent down next to you and began unraveling the sheets from around your ankles. You could feel the warmth radiating off of his body as he had gotten closer to you. A little too close. His warm, gentle hands gripped your ankles gently and managed to remove it from the sheets. Your eyes scanned his torso. The cut that you had bandaged up had reopened and was bleeding through the gauze. He even appeared to be paler than he was last night. Raising your right hand, you placed it upon Levi's forehead. His action stopped completely at your touch. He could feel himself blushing as your hand traveled down his cheek and under his chin. Levi, you're burning up, you said, pulling your hands back. You moved his hands away from your ankles and stood up along with him. That's when you saw the blood from his wound staining the white bed sheets. Shock and worry took over as you stared at the bed and turned your gaze towards him. You gave him a reassuring smile and began to remove the sheets. It's okay, Levi, you replied, breaking the silence and walking to the door with the sheets in your arms. He followed you down the stairs and into the kitchen and patiently waited for you to exit out of the laundry room. He was fighting viciously with the dizziness that had washed over him from the fever. His gaze was zoning in and out as he watched you exit the laundry room and retrieve the first aid kit from under the sink. You walked over to him and grabbed his hand. I need you to replace the bandages, Levi. And after I do that, take your butt to sleep, you ordered, his lips curved up into a crooked smile at you. Yes, Your Majesty. That is the end. I am so sorry for my voice. It is 8:50 currently p.m. here, and I have been tired all week and all day because schoolwork has gotten me tired. That is the end of part 10, though. I'm so sorry for my voice again. Sorry for my stuttering and messing up. But I will try to post more often if I can. And yeah. So sorry about that. Bye, guys.